Here's something nobody tells you before moving to Punta Cana. You can end up spending more than you did in the US without even realizing it. This is day 23 of my 30-day YouTube challenge where I bring you behind the scenes of our intentional journey towards moving to the Dominican Republic long before we actually move. And today I want to talk about something real, something I personally experienced, lifestyle creep in Punta Cana. So when I flew to Punta Cana to look at properties, I stayed in Punta Cana Village and immediately I felt something I didn't expect. Everywhere I looked, there was luxury cars, designer clothes, high-end restaurants, and cafes that cost more than here in Miami. I walked into a simple Mexican restaurant off the Galleria and I remember calling my husband and saying, Papi, if these were the only places we went out to eat, we would go broke here. This is expensive. And here's where the traps comes in, especially if you're Dominican returning from the US and foreigners who want to fit in. Punta Cana looks like a resort town, but it feels like Miami prices. Restaurants are high, Blue Malls cafes are high, supermarkets, especially the national, are very high. Electricity is higher than the US, and gas, it's also higher than the US. So, not to mention the mandatory tips and taxes, they add up. If you take a step in the wrong direction and suddenly you are living the same lifestyle that you try to escape just in a prettier location. And here's the part that hit me. Moving abroad isn't a magic reset. If you don't change your habits, lifestyle creep will follow you. And in Punta Cana, this pressure is even stronger because Dominicans, they love to look polished and successful. Expats, they want to feel like they belong, and everyone wants to look like they are doing it very well. So you end up comparing yourself without realizing it. So here's the truth, guys. You can live in Punta Cana, yes, beautifully, without copying anyone else, and your freedom depends on your choices, not your neighbor's lifestyle. And if your goal is peace, financial breathing room, and a different pace of life, just then don't rebuild the lifestyle that you're trying to leave behind. Tomorrow, I'm talking about something very important that ties up to this. It is keeping up with the Joneses Punta Cana edition. How to avoid the pressure, the comparison, and the silent competition. Trust me, you don't want to hear. You want to hear this one. You want to miss it out. If this is series is helping you plan your move without the stress and with clarity, do me a favor, hit a like and subscribe to to my YouTube channel as I am trying to reach 30 subscribers by the end of my 30-day challenge. And drop a comment below. I will read all of the comments. And if you wish to get my 7-step dear property buying checklist, just send me an email at info at livingindraguide.com and with the title 7-step checklist. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow on day 24. Bye.